Well, you take it from here, Benj.
Yeah, totally.
Hey,
Rhonda, come on,
Yeah.
do your thing.
Podcast.
Every week we have someone on and they host the show.
Yeah, ask us some questions.
You guys sit there silently.
Welcome back, Filipinos, whites, and others, to the Prairie Dog Podcast.
Episode number 30. We got a good one for you.
Yes.
I think. We haven't done it yet, so we don't know that.
Time will tell. It features guest Benji Rothman,
Hey,
Benji
guys.
Rothman.
stand-up comedian, author, poet.
Yes. Thrilled to be here.
That's one of his credits, too. Thrilled to be here.
Yes. So excited to be here.
Yeah.
Thanks, as always, to Rumors Comedy Club.
Rumors Comedy Club. Who we got there this week?
Andy Noble, friend of the show.
Noble, big friend of the show. Super funny dude. Get tickets for that. That's probably Tuesday and Wednesday.
Tuesday, Wednesday.
Nice.
And the rest of the week, J.R. de Guzman.
J.R. de Guzman.
Salamat po.
That's got to be something.
What is that, Tagalog?
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Is that how you call that language?
Yeah.
I think it's Tagalog.
Tagalog.
Whatever. I say Tagalog.
Tagalog is what I used to do with my brother. I'd make him bring me with him.
Tagalog is the second most spoken language in Winnipeg. Yeah.
Really?
Do you know that? Yeah. The first is Hindi, but
Only when it's Diwali out here.
It's fucking Diwali out there. Jesus. Nice. Jared de Guzman. He's a good looking guy with a guitar. He's funny.
Yep.
I don't know why I had to throw in good looking in there.
Yeah, that was your choice. That was a choice.
Unnecessarily gay. Let's move on from that.
Unpressured, unprompted.
yes, there.
Well, come see the handsome comedians at Rumors this week
Yeah.
and reach out to us. We'll give you some tickies.
Do it. Do it. Get in our DMs. Follow the accounts. Do all the stuff. Like and
And subscribe. Yeah. We've
Subscribe.
stagnated on YouTube.
We have.
Keep subscribing or else.
We've plateaued. Tell your friends. Build up the army. Tagalogs.
Yeah, T-Boys.
Nice.
Tagalog boys.
Hey, I mean, this is random, but you guys ever been to Jollibee's?
Yes.
That's not random.
Okay, is that random? Okay.
No, that's a clean
segue.
Clean segue.
Called a segue in the industry.
I've been.
Is it good?
I actually went to Jollibee in the Philippines.
In the Philippines?
Yeah, in Manila, before it was a thing here.
Oh,
And terrible. Bad. Really bad.
bad food.
Great branding.
In Manila,
Yeah.
they just have pizza.
Yeah.
What their main thing is the spaghetti.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, it's not their main thing.
Every time, like, people come up to me like, oh, you gotta try it, it's so good. And they start describing the food. It sounds like shit.
Yeah. They don't have forks out there? What do they have? No, they don't have knives out there. So they give you just a plastic, you give you like a piece of fried chicken and then like a plastic spoon and a plastic fork. And they're like, enjoy. And I'm like, what am I supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
And I'm just like dissecting it. Like it's a
there's the liver.
Yeah.
Yeah. They're all just filming you laughing.
Yeah.
They have plenty of knives.
Tricked another white boy.
Yeah.
Can I ask you guys something?
Yeah.
So this is episode 30, right?
Yeah.
So like you start this podcast and it's about Winnipeg, right?
Mm-hmm.
How am I not the first person that you asked to have on the show?
Well, as you've seen, we've had prolific members of community and
Sure. But I imagine you want some exposure. You want people to listen, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so, yeah, you would think that you would want to use my exposure and
Reach.
platform and
Yeah.
reach to launch yourselves. And now we're episode 30. And I see you guys plodding along.
we're ready to launch.
We're ready to launch now.
Yeah, okay.
We're not going to waste you on episode 2 when we don't know what's
It's not
going
a
on.
bad point. You know, I was strictly
saving
covering for us there, but that's a good point.
I understand. But I talked to TK a few weeks ago. Because, he's actually around. I don't know where the hell you are. But I talked to TK.
I'm at home.
It was like episode 25 at that point. I was like, why have you, when can I do the Prairie Dawgs pod? And he said to me, well, you don't have anything to promote right now. I was like, promote? Promote?
It's a late night show.
First of all, I have everything to promote. I do more shows and work more than anybody here. And second of all, if I had something to promote, this is the last place I would come, okay? If I actually wanted some exposure for the thing that I'm promoting. Do you guys have anything to promote? Watch this, because this is going to be on my page now. Where you're going to take this exact clip. It's going to go on my page. Next, I see you guys going, oh, this little clip, it got 7 likes. Oh, wow. Oh, 10. We got 10 on that one. Watch, you're going to put this out. It's going to be your biggest clip ever. So if you have anything to promote on my page, go ahead, guys. Okay, this is the Prairie Dawgs
headlining Rumors
podcast.
Comedy
Prairie
Club
Dawgs.
next week.
Dude, we got this podcast called Prairie Dawgs. Check it out. All
Hey,
right.
you like that, Benji Rothman fans? These are the Prairie Dogs, okay?
B-boys.
Making it big with their Winnipeg podcast here.
Fuck, our podcast is being hijacked right now. This is insane.
This is how 9/11 felt?
It's going to help it, actually.
But I have a theory. I have a theory as to why you guys didn't ask me. And
Anti-Semitism. Oh, here we go.
But for real, though,
Here we
go.
go.
You joke. But watch, I'm going to gaslight you into understanding that you guys are anti-Semitic.
We had Mike Green on. He's the most Jewish guy I know.
Mike Greener is the least Jewish guy that I know. You guys are more Jewish than Mike Green, okay?
Confirmed Jewish pod.
No, here's what I think happens with me. It's like, especially around here, because like, whatever. You guys think, I think, you guys like, oh, you vape, and you've tattoos. You're the fucking Natalie Cuomo of Winnipeg comedy here, okay?
Hot.
And so, and then I'm like, whatever. I speak proper English and like,
Just regular.
I don't,
me do too.
Yeah, I listen to Smokey Robinson. So you think, oh, Benji thinks he's better than us, And I think it's deeply rooted. And like, I don't have like some shitty car that's filled with garbage, And I think it's like, oh, Benji's fine without us. Like, he's from a middle class family. And I think that there is some deep rooted anti-Semitism in that. And I don't blame you guys for it. I don't think it's on purpose, but it's there. That's all.
I don't think that qualifies as anti-Semitism because when I layer all those factors back over the heinous crimes of World War II, I don't think those guys were thinking, man, they listen to too much Smokey Robinson and their cars are too clean.
Dude, their cars, why don't they have McDonald's cups in their cars?
When Smokey Robinson comes around, I bet they're going to listen to a lot of them.
Yeah.
You get my point.
Them Jews and their clean cars.
No, I have been getting really into World War II stuff now I'm 30-ish. Mm-hmm. And so now I just watch colorized war stuff.
Yeah, isn't it creepy?
It is crazy.
Yeah.
It is crazy to see them in they've tricked us. I know that's long been said that they showed us World War II footage in black and white in hopes to be like, it was so long ago. Like, you can hardly even believe it. But then you see Hitler in color and you're like, oh, yuck.
Yeah.
He's not supposed to have he's not supposed to have access to blue.
Right.
Oh, wait, that flag was red?
Yeah.
I thought it was purple.
Great.
The red really does. It's striking. And I've seen Schindler's List, but the real stuff does it much better.
Yeah, they made a great choice with the red. It hits you.
It hits you.
Yeah.
The red, the black,
easy call.
it pops.
As designers, great. Everything else,
Yeah, no.
Yuck.
No. Hugo Boss suits, they look great. Not a great look in general. Hey, have you noticed anti-Semitism rise?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah, I think everyone has.
In this room in particular.
notice their rise in
Trending upward on the Prairie Dog.
Yeah.
Do you think people are meaner to gay and black people?
No, they're nicer to gay. It's the gays and the blacks that are the most anti-Semitic. That's what.
I have said that. I've said black people are homophobic. I've been saying that.
Well, yeah. You listen
with no real basis. Tyler was looking at me like, "Go ahead, explain."
Yeah, explain.
I said, I don't know. It just seems like it.
That's it.
Well, you listen to that Ghetto Boy song, you're gonna hear faggot.
That's
you're
true.
Hear the word faggot, and it's not gonna be endearing.
No.
What if they adopted it like the N-word?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, we took that too. Yeah. That's ours now. No, because I go on Instagram Reels sometimes, and sometimes it's just friendly ribbon, it's just a good time. But sometimes, I don't know, maybe it's my algorithm, but sometimes I'm like, God damn, is this okay to say now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's back.
It's mostly it's funny, my life is I go on Instagram, and half my friends are comedians, half my friends are Jews, okay? So I actually see both sides of the algorithm.
Yeah.
And comedians, and this is, I don't know if people know this, but they all love Palestine, okay?
All the bad ones.
Yeah.
The good ones are indifferent.
Yeah. So then I have to and I see them posting horrible things about Jewish people, but these are my contemporaries. So it's a pretty interesting spot to be in. I think I'm supposed to not be friends with them anymore, but I like them.
Sure.
As people. I just think that they're misled,
Sure. Yeah.
So
yeah, look how rational that is.
Right.
Can you believe the rationality of this?
Doesn't it make sense to everybody?
Everybody has their own views. I think it got weird when I'm just gonna name it. I don't give a shit. What was her name? She came to Yuck.
I'm just gonna name her. I don't give a shit.
Yeah.
What was her name though?
I'm gonna just drop names. I don't know her name.
If you tell me her name, I'm willing to say it.
She was at Yucks, and part of her comedy routine was to start a free Palestine. Okay, yeah.
I don't think that was part of the routine.
There's no routine there.
But it wasn't funny. It wasn't a segue. No. She was just. No. This is not a rally. It's a comedy show.
Yeah, her set was corrupted by emotion.
Yeah,
it was.
She has a following of people who are Free Palestine, people who showed up to the show. And again, nothing wrong with that. That's fine. But she posted a clip of her Free Palestine, panned out to the crowd. And the best part of that clip is there's just these two old guys in the front row that just could not care less. They're
Okay.
We just got free tickets.
This must be misdirection. When's the punchline?
Yeah.
You know what would have been the best move there is to just cross your arms and start laughing because it's a comedy show. She can't shit on you for that. This is hilarious.
Good one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But those guys, like those two guys, I think it's exemplary of like comedy in general. It's like because you go on the internet, you go on your phone, you're like, man, is the world really this divided? Half the people like Palestine, half the people like Israel. This is crazy. But then you show up at a comedy show, like where people have left their house to come experience culture and a dialogue, and you realize, oh no, it's more like 10% of people love Israel, 10% of people love Palestine, and 80% of people are like, shut the fuck up already. Can you guys shut? I'm trying to watch the game here. Shut your mouth.
You know how I would liken it to the amount of people that the same amount of people are either super pro on either side as there are the same amount of people that are like, oh, are you excited for the India's cricket match?
Right.
Yeah. And there's 10 people that are like, oh, I think Pakistan's going to win the cricket match. And you're like, that's all gay. That stuff's all gay, what you're talking about.
You're all gay. I mean, I like Palestine. I'm pro Palestine, but if I was at that comedy show, I would have been like,
see you later.
wait, no. But like, if I was at that comedy show, I'd be like, all right, like, you know.
That's what you'd say?
Make with the jokes.
That's what you'd say?
That's what I'd say. I'd be like, make with the jokes. What are we doing here? There's a time and place. I don't know. That was really ridiculous.
Have you noticed a rise in anti-Mennonite?
About y'all.
Mostly comes from me.
Yeah, it does. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you got a great bit against the Hutterites. That is rooted in hate and rooted in intolerance, and it's hilarious. Everybody's on board.
Yes, but at the very least, that I'm trying to understand, okay? I'm trying to understand why I hate them so much.
Yeah, no. Because
it's an internal dialogue I'm opening.
They're too weird. They stare at you for a long time. They smell a little off, not enough to like really, you stink, but it's just something's off. They're always traveling in packs and they're always talking that weird language. And I'm talking about my mom and dad.
I saw a couple of them at the Keg the other night. We went out to celebrate my mother's birthday. And then at the booth next to us was like a Mennonite Hutterite style couple. And the fella was in plaid, his nicest one, obviously.
Hell yeah.
And he was just slamming Coronas.
Oh my God.
And I was like, fuck, they must have sold a cow or something.
No.
It's like, just you could make this at home. Yeah. You have the beef.
Yeah. No, we go out tonight. The grain bins got cleaned. It's time to celebrate.
I was in, okay, first of all, like on my drive, like out to Toronto, which we can get into if you want to, it was like, you go through these small towns in Northern Ontario and they have legit Amish people there. Yeah. And like there's signs on the side of the road like, oh, look out for horse and buggy. And I'm like, what? Come on, fuck out of your horse and buggy. There's like, there's like, oh, look out for moose. You never see a fucking moose. Yeah. And then like 5 minutes later down the road, a fucking horse and buggy. Yeah, dude, this guy. And it was in the rain too. Like, it's just like,
it's like, slow down, asshole.
Benji slowed down, turned up his radio, unrolled his window, said, hey, ever heard Smokey Robinson?
They're like, oh, those Jews again.
Let the music take you.
His car is spotless. Get out of here, Jew.
Fucking,
But yeah, you went to Toronto recently. Why don't you tell us about that?
Okay, well, wait. Let me first tell you about the more Hutterites. Because you go, we have them here in Winnipeg and then Saskatchewan.
Saskatchewan big.
And Alberta. Lethbridge, there's a bunch.
Anywhere there's grain, you'll find men.
I guess so. I guess that's
they go where the grain goes.
Yeah.
They go where the grain goes. That's their slogan.
With the grain.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Never against the grain.
Exactly. Except with their fashion. So,
uphill battle on the fashion
and their stance on soap.
Yeah.
Someone drop off one cool magazine on the colony,
just blow their mind.
Yeah, and what's that men's magazine? They used to have the titty girls on it.
Hustler.
You know what's weird though? They're kind of worldwide. Like you can find Friesens in Bolivia, Paraguay, and like Pennsylvania and Wisconsin. Like they really, it's
but like
weird.
You said, anywhere with grain.
Anywhere with grain, they'll show up and be like, okay, you got grain here? Cool.
Yeah.
Sleeper cells.
There's like some weird, there's some crazy roots too. Like Phil Jackson, the legendary coach of the Lakers and the Bulls.
Yeah.
His parents are from Winnipeg. Like they are Mennonites that like emigrated here.
Shit, dude.
So Phil, he wasn't born here, but I think his parents lived in Winnipeg and then they like moved down to like North Dakota and he was born there.
The Mennonites got
Prairie
some
Lore.
championship
Prairie Lore
ring.
niblet for you.
Can we do this show about the Jacksons?
Have a niblet of lore for you.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Matt Groening too, Mennonite creator of Simpsons.
That's
right.
Yeah.
From
And
Winnipeg.
Schloop-de-doo, the
Sloopy
famous Mennonite cartoon.
I was at the Forks the other day and we were just walking and like some guy walked up to me. He's like, "Hey, Schloopy Doopy." That's my best fan
Hell
ever.
yeah.
Right
That's the ideal point is where you get a joke that people know.
Yeah.
And so when they walk by you, they go, "Hey, so-and-so." But ideally your joke is, "Hey, Schloop-de-doo."
Yeah.
Whoop-de-doo. That's your get her done.
Yeah.
You could maybe rebrand as like the character is Mennonite and you're like a cable guy for them.
Right.
You know, because they probably have not seen a ton of stand-up. Amish people, how would they hear it?
No, that's part of the joke. It's like they don't have microphones.
All the minnows love your show. They find out you're Jewish. It's a huge controversy.
Yeah.
They're like,
Holy
holy
cow,
cow, he's a fraud.
Yeah.
I had someone at Rumors tell me, it's like, Tyler, you should make shirts that say, "I'll fucking kill you." And I was like, "Oh, why?" And then she was like, "Well, because you say that all the time when you're on stage." I'm like, "That's not good."
Good idea. I think I'll change my act.
Yeah, good idea. I need to change my personality.
Knife blood.
Yeah.
But yeah, so I was in Alberta, and the Hutterite stuff, it hits there, whatever. Yeah, especially Lethbridge. You're like, oh yeah, what the fuck?
Yeah.
You know, there's more there than there are here. It's crazy.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It's such a relatable bit just because, like, yeah, there's Mennonites everywhere and no one really talks about them, but everyone's like, well, what is that?
Everyone's like, what the
Who is
fuck?
that? Yeah.
And we've seen The Village. We've seen that Shyamalan film.
Yeah.
Where it's them and they're like,
No.
what's going on here? But, you know, they're running away from some fucking trauma, whatever. But, okay, I was in Calgary. I was opening for Michael Rappaport, Binu. He's like, you know, great actor. You know, he's been in Friends. He's been in, like, Deep Blue Sea, all these great, amazing films.
Yeah.
You seen that picture of him with the fedora?
Yeah.
He's got the coleslaw.
Yeah, he's got the coleslaw, yeah. So funny. And what do people say about it? That he looks like
Tim Robinson character who's dying, but he won't spend the money on treatment because he keeps buying more and more elaborate fedoras.
Yeah, it's great. So yeah, so I got the call to go out there to Calgary because he's very pro-Israel. Like he's a nut. So I got the call to go out there. Because I think nobody in Calgary wants to open for. Like, no, I'm not doing it. I was like, yeah, sure.
Yeah, we're pros. We're pros.
Yeah. So I'll do a show, whatever. And so I don't know how it's gonna go. But we're sitting in the green room. He's just the nicest, sweetest guy. So hey, how you doing? Like, what's Canada like? How's your career going? All that stuff. I was like, oh yeah, you know, whatever. I leave the green room. And I go get a drink at the bar. In that 5 minutes I left the green room, I go on my Instagram and he's posted a reel like from the green room, like since I left from that conversation, being like, yeah, fuck the Arabs, fuck Mom Donnie, and I'm like, well, this is like Michael, no, this is not the guy I was just talking to a second ago.
He saw you leave and he was like, okay, lock in.
Okay. Hey, Benji, can you give me a second? I'm just going to film something real quick.
Yeah, fucking Muslims.
Keep them in cages. Yeah. Anyways, hey, man, good set out there.
Yeah. And then his set is not like it's about like his kids. It's like his divorce, all that.
It's a weird side quest.
Yeah,
weird
so
side.
like, one of the things is performance art. I don't know which one.
The stand-up is the performance art.
I guess, or just the regular conversation is the performance art. He's just a hateful guy.
Fooled that guy again.
You left the room. He's like, oh, God. Hand me the water. Fucking exhausted after that. Anyways, back to normal life.
Sometimes it is like that. I mean, that reminds me of like the Ali Makovsky story where I was talking to her in the green room and then went outside and then in the time that I had walked outside, she had posted a story that was like, Canadians talk weird.
Yeah.
I was like, what the fuck?
Oh, fuck? That was me.
That's
You're
me.
referencing.
Okay, I saw the Amish people.
You saw the Amish people.
On the way to Toronto.
On the way to Toronto. I drove to Toronto like a fucking idiot, whatever.
What made you,
Fandom?
Explain your thought process in that moment.
He's right. Fandom. Look.
We would do that for the Jets, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
True.
You would go for fucking Limp Bizkit or whatever.
If Limp Bizkit was in Game 7
Yeah.
Yeah, totally.
against Papa Roach,
Dude, they can win the Family Values Tour.
them versus Korn.
Yeah.
They fought all summer for this.
You would clear your schedule, okay? You wouldn't miss that for the world. So I've been a Blue Jays fan my whole life. My first memory of my life, and I'm dating myself here, and everyone knows like I don't like to talk about. People ask me how old I am, and I say that I'm castable between 29 and 45, and that's all you need to know. So By the way, you're
also castable between 29 to 45.
Yeah,
we acted. We did an acting thing. Okay, we did a thing for Folks Films and Bell 5 TV. It's going to be great, but you're never going to be able to find it. So
it is good though.
Lost Media as soon as it's released.
Yeah,
Lost Media.
And they put all this production into it, and I've never been a proponent of this whole Canada has no star system thing, but this, it's because we were in the sketch last year for season 1, and it was winning all these awards, and people were like, how do I see it? I was like, I don't even know how to watch it. I'm trying to see this thing.
I was like, I don't know. I think it's at JFL Spencer's. They're promoting it right now. I don't know.
Yeah. You need a plane ticket and an invite only thing.
It's weird. The production looks incredible. It looks like a pro TV show.
So great.
It's just getting buried.
Yeah, the crew. There's like a dozen people on the cruise. Yeah,
craft services.
Yes, with TK. He was there the whole time.
Catered lunch.
Yep.
Yeah. So. But yeah, we were on set. Okay, and then the sketch was this dating show, whatever, and TK's. We were both contestants on the dating show, and TK's character was I don't know what it was. He was in an all baby blue Adidas sweatsuit.
I also had a purple one.
Yeah, so that was change. At one point they were like, all right, cut. Okay, wardrobe change for TK, and then he goes downstairs and changes into an all purple Adidas sweatsuit. That was the whole wardrobe.
Home jersey, away jersey.
Yeah. So I don't know what his character was. I do know that when he first walked in, he was like Kenichi Wagwan. So whatever that is, that's what he was.
It was like a producer style, DJ style, rapper style.
It was very funny
guy.
But and we're not actors, right?
I just try my best.
Yeah, and it was really the great of them, the way that they directed it was just kind of improv, all right, kind of just let it go and they just let the cameras run, whatever.
Nice.
And Faris, who's a good friend of mine, who's in town headlining Rumors, he came. We were shooting at night. He came after the show.
Famously pro-Palestine.
Yes.
Really?
Yes.
And still friends.
And still one of my absolute dearest friends. And we don't see eye to eye on what's going on over there. And I just want to let people know that that's okay. And that's actually really beautiful.
So you're saying peace has a chance.
Exactly. If we can't talk about it and still be friends, then there's no chance at all. So I love you, Forrest, even though I don't agree with you at all. So, yeah, so then he shows up just to say hi, to some of the guys on set, me and TK, whatever. And then the film crew was like, "Oh, Forrest, why don't you sit down and do a little bit for the show?" He sits down, and he's never acted before either, and there's all right, go for it, and he just absolutely kills it. And then I was talking to him after, I was like, and talking to you, it's don't you guys find acting so hard? I'm always in it, being what am I doing? And then Forrest was like, no, man, acting is easy, bro. It's you know acting is easy because over the years there's been 3 people under the age of 10 that have won the Oscar for Best Actor. So if you're a literal child and you can be at the top of your profession, it's fucking easy. So that changed my perspective.
Yeah, no child's ever won the NBA Finals.
No.
True. Well, I must be doing it wrong though, because sometimes I'll watch a movie and I'll be like, oh fuck, I could do that. Let's try it out. I'll set up the camera and I'll try. I'll be like, all right, here's the motivation. I'm pissed off, and I'll watch it back. It's dog shit.
Yeah.
It's not good acting.
Yeah,
some guys are good though.
Some guys are good actors.
Yeah, I think it's easy to be good, but to be great is a whole nother thing.
Sure. Okay.
Kind of to really dial in on the tone and the motivation and all of that.
Right.
The subtlety things.
Yeah. Maybe last episode before I talked about seeing one battle after another.
Sure.
Very good film. And in that movie, you're like, wow, everyone's the best actor.
Yeah.
How is everyone the best actor? But it's because they're so dialed in on the tone and the. Sean Penn is hilarious in it, but hilarious, scary.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Where he says a couple lines that are laugh out loud funny, and I'm looking around the theater nothing. That's funny.
Yeah, it's actually a really funny film.
Yeah. It's weird that those movies bombed. One battle after another bombed.
I know.
Spectacular.
And it's going to win the Oscar. It's going to win for best film for sure.
And it's everyone says this is a really good movie, but it ate its balls at the box office. Same with Tron.
Have you seen it?
No.
Well,
I haven't seen it.
Maybe that's why it's bombing.
I know.
I think that's literally what it is. Is you hear about a good film and you just go, I don't know.
I went to see The Long Walk, which was its own
good.
thing.
It was good. It was just fine.
Sounds good.
Did you see that clip of Jared Leto? He went into a movie theater to thank people for watching Tron. And he walked in there. He's like, I just want to thank you guys. And the camera pans over, and there's like 12 people there. Like the theater is empty. It's actually really
that makes sense. No, he's like, no, really, thank you.
No, thank you.
You're the only 12 people that have seen this film.
Yeah, exactly.
So funny.
Now we're gonna need to charge you guys $12 million a ticket to break even.
That's the problem, I think, is that I don't know if it's the solution. I was going to say that I need to know what the film is about, because one battle after another, there was nothing. I went in fully blind.
Yeah, sure.
Okay.
And I loved it.
Yeah.
But I had to be pulled, like someone was like, hey, want to come see it? And I was like, okay, yeah, I'll come check it out.
Yeah.
Whereas with Tron, which this is why my point doesn't work, because I was like, I need to know what it's about, but I know what Tron's about and I still don't want to see it.
Yeah.
So
It's going to be a CGI fest. A lot of like beep, beep, boop, boop.
Yeah, are we not done with Tron? Didn't we had a pretty good one like 10 years ago or something? And it's a bring back from the 80s.
I know.
And now we did.
Hey,
we did one. Well, that's it. We're good. We don't need another Tron.
What if one of the Trons was Israel and one of them was Palestine, and that's how they decided?
Now we're talking.
Whose motorcycle was the fastest and who could block off more land quicker? Free Tron.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm the president. Let me have some fun with the world.
It's a good point though. They keep remaking these movies. Eventually, everyone's like, "Yeah, we get the gist. Like, we know what that. I don't want to see it again."
Yeah.
Like,
well, they're doing it, I think, for us and like people older than us being like, "You guys remember Tron, right?" We're like, "Not even really anymore."
Give me Sandlot.
Yeah.
Give me all black Sandlot.
We had that Hardball. It was amazing.
That's true. Hardball was a really good film.
It was so good.
Hardball's one of the best films. I'm still not over G Baby's death.
No, one of the saddest.
Rest in peace, G Baby. I know it's coming and it still fucking gets me.
Yeah.
I'd like to see a picture of that baby now. Now he's probably a full grown man. He's not as cute anymore. Maybe I can get over it.
Yeah, he might be one of those cute. Black don't crack.
That's true. He still looks like a 5-year-old boy.
I've never seen Hardball. I thought you were talking Moneyball.
Oh, Hardball rocks. You got to check that one out.
Oh, yeah.
I think the key is an original intellectual property. Because they keep doing Frozen 2, Lilo and
Frozen
Stitch.
2,
but now
I
it's
know.
live.
Yeah,
It's
but then
like,
they have to create something.
They have to make something new. I was saying that about Spider-Man. They brought Spider-Man back 15 times. It always does well because everyone loves Spider-Man, but it's just crazy. These guys in like the studio meetings, all these executives meeting on like, these people love Spider-Man. Let's do Spider-Man. And then they're like, we did that 2 years ago. Let's do it again. It's like, think of something new, man.
Dude, anyone that's like pumped about like there's a new Marvel movie. Are you fucking dumb?
Are you dumb?
It's over. Like, enough with the fucking Marvel.
Especially now that Sora and the AI videos are so good. It's like everything that was actually enjoyable about Marvel, you can just get right now on your phone.
Totally.
Yes.
Alien tears spaceship in half with laser.
Yeah, exactly.
Cool.
Just awful plot lines and just so predictable. Ugh,
yeah, I know.
God, it's so bad. I don't like it.
It's
and like
bad.
people are like, what? You didn't like fucking Avengers? No, it's dumb.
And now, like you said, Sora, now we can get all the Avengers right there, except it's not even like the Hulk. Now it's like Osama bin Laden, which is way cooler. It's like, hell yeah, now he's doing shit.
Dude, we have Hitler in color now. We don't need...
and he's on the Maury Povich show. It's incredible.
Yeah, I do think we should be careful with making Hitler look so cool in these AI videos. It dawned on me recently, he's KOing guys in the ring.
Man.
He's like, he's
KO'd
on Maury.
Stephen
Yeah, what are we doing?
I saw Hitler, Osama bin Laden, and Stalin playing in a death metal band, and it was the coolest
Stop
shit.
making them cool.
So Hollywood movies.
Yeah, they're an animatronic Chuck E. Cheese style band.
But anyways, you went to Toronto.
I went to Toronto.
Yeah.
Okay. Man, when you said Maury, it just made me think of Sylvia Brown. You've been seeing her clips?
No.
She's the psychic medium who's like,
Oh, she's 100% wrong?
She's like, your husband died in 9/11. The best one is she's, because it's like, from the 90s or whatever, the Montel Jordan show. And like, people are like, my husband's been missing for 5 years. Yeah, he's dead. He's dead. She's, what happened? He fucking drowned. He drowned. She's like, no, actually, well, I don't know. He was involved. He was in 9/11. She's like, I don't know. I've seen water. He drowned in 9/11. Next.
You see the moment where she goes, I think he's in Idaho. Does that make sense? And she goes, no, thank you. Just sits down being like, I don't think that's right.
Just like zero knowledge, but 100% confidence. Just like, I don't know, he drowned in a wheat field.
Yeah, we are missing in the new modern age a classic grifter like we used to have, you know, like just a television style grifter. They're harmless. That's where they get their money. They're not grifting the public.
Yeah.
Maury pays them.
A Miss Cleo style. What was that guy? That guy used to talk with the dead.
John Edwards.
John Edwards, exactly. But he would ask like 100 questions till he pretty much had the answer, and then everyone's like, "What?
Yeah,
how do you do that?" It's like he just asked you.
Yeah, he'd always work in letters. He was like, I was getting like a P from this side of the crowd. It's like that's how this works. They just feed you letters from beyond the grave. Just give him a T. Maybe see what he does with that.
Oh my God, T was the third letter in his name.
You.
9/11, he died.
Fucking 9/11.
Yeah, my dad knew the letter T. He would always use it in his letters and words.
Anyway, so you're going.
Okay, I went to Toronto, right?
Yeah.
Fourth attempt here. By the way,
it might be better if we just never get to the story. Actually,
totally. Everything's a riff.
We lost the fucking game, dude.
Yeah.
Like, okay, why did I go? Because, like I told you, Limp Bizkit, Korn, whatever,
100%.
Natalie Cuomo, like you wouldn't miss it.
She's my Grateful Dead.
My very first memory in life is Joe Carter's home run. That's like my life begins there. I have no conscious being before that, and then it's like it's the Blue Jays have been a big part of my life. Okay, I know you guys hate baseball because you know why.
They did free Tron.
Not big Sandy Koufax fans. Anyways,
there's been like two of them all time in the league.
Yeah, two.
That's more than we've had in any other league. Okay, it's the one sport we can play. So, by the way, no, I don't want to go off on another tangent.
No, what?
The Tangent Dogs.
Yeah.
Tangent Dogs. Hell yeah.
My wife wants to have a kid. By the way, so the reason that this episode is going to get way more listens than any other episode you've ever had, and your clips are going to do way better, is because people online adore me.
Sure,
they
a likable personality.
Yeah, it is. But then people are like, oh, you're an ass. People think I'm an asshole sometimes. Like, what's with Benji? They think he's mad at me or whatever. And like Brittany tells me that all the time. She's like, people think you're weird. I'm like, oh, really? Because like you have 4 friends and I have 200. So who's doing it right? You know?
Look at my followers, babe.
Yeah, like
LinkedIn says otherwise.
Yes. And like you might think, oh, I don't have the biggest following, but I have a very loyal following. Like I said, you're gonna post this clip, it's gonna get a bunch of engagement because people just like to see my shit because I think they wish that they could talk like this and you know they want to tell you that your podcast sucks, but they don't have the guts to do it. So they kind of live vicariously through me.
Yeah.
Anyone who says this podcast sucks is anti-Semitic. All right.
That's right.
That's true. He flipped right back on himself. Self-hating Jew. Come on.
Yeah.
Whoa, you guys are got me in a hole.
Anti-Semitic I hate baseball. Who am I?
Benji, your nose is bleeding. What's going on?
So my
wife wants a kid.
She wants to have a kid, and but now but I worry about the genetics. You know, because
you worrying about genetics. Weird.
Yeah.
I don't think you're allowed to.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yes. So and then she'll mention little things like, oh, I heard her brother had had to go to the dentist a lot because he had bad saliva.
Sure.
I was like, bad saliva? Is my kid gonna have bad saliva? I've never heard of that before.
Kid, your spit sucks.
Yeah. So all that. So, but now I'm like, she doesn't really have any athletes in her family. But then I was talking to her dad the other day, and I'm interviewing her dad, you know, and I'm like, so do you play any sports growing up? He's like, oh yeah, I was a pitcher. I could throw 85. I was like, whoa, 85, that's pretty good, you know. So yeah, so.
How big is your dick?
Honestly, I was getting horny just talking to him. So,
you just start the kid young. That's all.
That's true.
Can you? Is that how it works?
Yes, because what I think you would do in addition to, you know, maybe if you got a super athlete freak kid, you know, like a Latin, like a Dominican style kid,
right?
The genetics are more in him.
Sure.
So you don't got to teach him how to run fast or whatever. It's more the mechanics of whatever.
Sure.
But with your kid, what you do is, you give him a protein bar here and there. So you get him bigger, younger.
Yeah.
True.
So that by the time he hits puberty, he's already actually pretty lean.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, just pump him full of HGH.
Yeah.
Or just get him kicking. I've always thought this. If I had a kid, I would just get him kicking field goals. Age
kicking
5.
field
I'd be like,
goals.
every team needs one of these.
That's
it's
true.
not the coolest. It's not the best. But if you can crack a 70-yarder, every team's going to be like, we need the boot.
Yeah.
You're called the boot, by the way.
Also, way lower chance of CTE when you're the kicker.
Pick up
Kicker's
a side
prime
hobby.
position.
The
You could be
kickers
something else, too.
Have it amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's very true. Well, but then at that point, why not just adopt a black one?
Oh, sure, yeah.
Right?
Optics.
True.
Probably just the
I
optics.
guess so.
Yeah.
Because then once you start training them, they're like, oh, he's up to something. And
Right. Public perception.
you're like, I'm
You
not
know
training, I'm raising.
Yeah.
No,
I'm
we know
rearing.
what you're doing, all right? You got this poor kid hitting dingers in the backyard 10 hours a night.
With a broomstick.
Yeah.
Bottle caps at a broomstick.
I wanted to ask, describe the vibes, and I don't mean to trigger you, but describe the vibes in Rogers Stadium after that double play goes off. Because I'm a bandwagon guy. I'm not a big Jays guy, but I was watching Game 7. It was a roller coaster. One of the most brutal games I've ever watched in my life. That one hurt for me, and I'm not even a big Blue Jays guy.
Felt like someone else telling me they had an abortion.
Oh,
Like, oh, sucks for you. Like, I'm not sad. I'm sad for you, but that would be crazy if it happened to me.
yeah,
You're not
man.
invested. Yeah. And I know you don't believe in that sort of thing.
Abortions?
To start with, yeah.
Oh, yeah, big time.
Yeah.
I don't.
Fire them off.
I mean, by that point in the game, like everyone, we were all so emotionally spent.
Sure.
As it was. So yeah, either whatever was going to happen there, either like Kirk was going to get the hit there and we were going to just be the most elated we've ever been in our entire lives.
Sure.
And just like, yeah, just the exhaustion of it all was just like insane. Or what happened, and like you're like the state of shock and deflation. I've never, my own father died. I was not that sad. It was crazy, like, and to experience that with 50,000 other people, I was like, yeah, everyone just kind of stood there for a minute, and like it took a minute to process. Like, holy shit, no team has ever come that close to winning a championship without
on
actually winning it multiple
yeah.
times, dude. It's like
The amount of cock teasing in that game was insane. Bases loaded, bottom of the 9th inning, can't get it done. Bottom of the 10th, they had runners in position. It was insane, dude. It was insane.
The homer in the 9th. Just
the homer in the 9th.
Throughout the whole game. Yeah, it was just, it was out of control.
That homer in the 9th was unreal, dude. Man.
Well, I mean, we almost felt it. Imagine last year if the Jets had just simply lost that Game 7.
Sure.
Yes. So that,
And it's like you came back, you scored the goal, and then you lose in overtime. It's like,
yeah,
man,
That's true.
imagine that, right?
That is true.
So that was the only other Game 7 I've ever been at live.
Oh,
You went to that one too?
I was at that one.
Unreal.
Damn.
Yeah. So I went into, so was Tim. So,
Game 7 heat magnet.
Yeah.
You were at that game? What the hell?
Yeah, he didn't tell anyone. Just snuck in there. Yeah, so I went into this Game 7 being like, don't worry, guys. I'm good luck for Game 7s. It's going to look bad the whole game, and then boom, right at the end. But see, like even in that game, like that's exactly what I'm talking about. Like with the Jets there, it's like you felt the full weight of, holy shit, we had this amazing season, and it's over just like that. And just that feeling is just like so like deflating and just spirit crushing. And but then with that one, at least, we got the insane, like, holy shit, what just happened?
Yeah.
And you don't even know how you're going to act in that moment. I think it was like a little schoolgirl, but like, so then, and then we didn't get that with the Jays, and it was crazy. And then like standing outside the Rogers Center, all you think is like, man, we could have had the greatest party of all time here.
100%.
Like,
Could have been the greatest
we
time.
are just sad,
a lot of people forget about that Jets Game 7. A lot of people forget that game, it wasn't just, should I just stop? Oh, we're good.
Nobody forgets. It just happened.
Nobody forgets.
Nobody's listening. I'm off the screen, so they've turned off by this point.
I know, ratings just plummeted. That's why I'm like, I better
there was
wait.
a drop off.
Yeah. But yeah, people forget about that Game 7 and with the Jets, that it was 58 minutes of we're blowing it style frustration. Like, that was the most frustrating game to watch of all goddamn time until the last 2 minutes when we tied it up, and then it was the greatest game of all time.
Yeah.
Sports, cruel bitch.
Yeah,
Sports.
it fucks with you.
Yeah.
Hard.
But were you pissed that you had driven all the way to Toronto for that?
No, I wasn't pissed. We were saying before the game, like, okay, the only thing we paid a fucking hefty sum for these tickets.
Sure.
Which, like, that's the other thing too. It's like so when I was driving there, I was like, I've been a fan of this team my entire life. It's been a huge part of my life since I was a kid. My relationship with my father, my relationship with this country, the Blue Jays, the baseball, and like my thinking on the way out there was like, they're going to win a World Series and I'm not going to be there to celebrate that. Like not an option.
Not an option.
I don't care what it takes. I'm getting out there. And like, that's why I got out there. And then the only thing we were saying before the game is, okay, we just hope we paid a lot of money for these tickets that like Scherzer doesn't just get rocked in the first inning and it's over like after the first inning.
Sure, yeah.
At least we got the most epic baseball game of all time.
It was the craziest
maybe the best
baseball game.
Maybe one of the best baseball games of all time.
Yeah. So it was there, but
you also had a Instagram reel that went viral, Dre, a hilarious reel.
Yeah.
Comparing Charlie Kirk to
Alejandro Kirk.
no, Charlie Kirk.
But this is actually congruent with I'm doing Charlie Kirk content as well.
Oh, you're doing
yeah.
That is true. Have you seen the
the
kids' turning points?
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Okay.
We've got a new Turning Point Kids coming out tomorrow.
What's his name? Alejandro Kirk?
Alejandro Kirk, yes.
Okay.
He's the Mexican Charlie Kirk. So yeah, which was also crazy. Yeah, so like that too, and like I kind of felt like, oh, I'm kind of part of this run. And I actually heard something crazy about that clip is that it actually made it into the Blue Jays clubhouse.
Did it?
Yes.
What?
And like the players were like sharing it, whatever.
Hell yeah!
Nice. So yeah, even that I was like, oh, I've been a part of this run,
Saw the Blue Jays guys watching the Charlie Kirk video. Dude, check it out!
Yeah.
Whoa! yeah. Oh, that's sick though, man. That's great.
Yeah. Nice. Yeah, I was kind of hoping. Yeah, like the clip was like, I was comparing Homer Simpson in the slow motion swing to Alejandro Kirk, the catcher, and they look exactly the same, which is pretty funny. It was the perfect clip because it was like funny and quick, and it took me 2 minutes. Like all this is work for hours, putting videos together to go viral. Like this took me 2 seconds. Like, all right, here we go.
Yeah. Classic Instagram too. Someone ripped it off immediately.
Oh yeah.
Like exact, like just blatant plagiarism.
Yeah.
Doesn't give a fuck. Thank you, Instagram.
Yeah. Now you're supposed to like put like Cryptardo, like a trademark.
Yeah, but watermarks in your fucking videos. It's crazy.
Yeah, but it was the perfect video because then there was people in the comments like A, either loving it and sharing it, or B, being like, hey, don't fat shame. And when you have like those two things working in tandem, like people angry and people loving it, you're gonna get something.
You're gonna get something
really viral.
Yeah.
So that was pretty funny. Yeah, and then people started stealing it. I actually messaged like one guy. I didn't care that people were stealing it, whatever. I messaged one guy being like, "Hey, you stole my shit," and he was like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I
had to."
Yeah,
just instantly
like
back
1,200
off.
followers. And I was like, I saw his other stuff. It's like him and his kids. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna post this and pretend it's mine. And then it went viral on his like dad page. And he's like, "Oh, sorry, I took it down. I don't know what I was thinking." So that was pretty funny.
Yeah. Isn't that funny about Instagram? I mean, we've all had like some clips that have gone viral.
We're all viral here.
We're all viral.
We can be honest, we're all viral here.
Or another.
But you'll spend so much time and so much energy and effort on something. No one gives a fuck, and then you just whip something up quick. You don't give a shit about. That's the thing that makes it.
Yeah,
it's just come on.
Well, you're a great example. Like, you're a really good comedian. But what it took for you to go viral was to become completely schizophrenic.
Just
and breathe heavy
into a mic. That's what took off. And then when I tried to pivot to like, oh no, I'm also a comic, people are like, fuck you, do the breathing. People were not having it.
It's funny. There's like real people that consider content creating their life, their livelihood online, being like, the algorithm changed this summer and we're all reeling to figure out what changed. And you're like, oh, what the fuck is that?
Oh shit, he did it.
The algorithm's like, we want more of this. We want less energy and effort.
Yeah.
Well, that's good. Should we rip a lore?
Should we rip a lore?
But no, I'm really happy for you guys that this is finally going to take off a little bit for you. I think all the sponsors, you're welcome. I know you. The rumors, I know you've invested a lot in these guys. You've got no return so far.
Zero return.
Finally, something's going to happen for you.
That's not true. We've sent some nefarious characters with free tickets to Rumors who have drank themselves under the table. So Rumors made their money back.
Yeah, you only sent alcoholics there.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
You have a problem. You want tickets to Rumors?
Sheepdog Nitro Brewing.
Yeah, you guys are doing videos for Sheepdog.
Yeah,
nice.
They're great. They're a great brand. It's been a great partnership for us, but also a pretty dangerous brand alignment for you, TK. I feel like you're not supposed to drink more than one.
They don't say that. They don't say that. I've actually spoken to the Surgeon General, and he said that what I'm doing is cool.
Yeah.
He said he's actually never seen it before.
Wow, dude.
You know,
he said he's interested to see where this
cigarette.
goes.
Meanwhile, we're on the golf course. TK can't even hold his fucking club.
Swearing at the marshal for no reason.
Yeah.
No, I think the greatest testimonial I can give is that I used to have horrible nightmares, but I no longer do.
Yeah, that's because you don't sleep, dude.
I'm in my Rod Peeler era. Rod Peeler, is that his name? Yeah.
You were the best guy for that. For like, if there was a problem, either other people on the course taking too long or a marshal who's just on a power trip, you were the default guy. It's like, TK.
And I'm starting to realize that's a problem.
I don't think, not for other
I'm really
people.
proud of you, dude.
You know what? Because I spoke to my brother on the phone the other day. It was his birthday. I called him to wish him a happy birthday, and he's gotten really into golf this year. And so he's just like going, when you get into golf, you lock in and you're like going way too much, buying new clubs.
100%.
So he's like super into it. And he's like, yeah, I like it. It's like zen. I like getting out there, just having a nice round. And I was telling him, I was like, yeah, I do. But if I get rattled, I'm fucking rattled for the rest of the round. I'm screaming at the guy in front of me. I'm screaming at the marshal. I'm telling him I'll beat his wife in front of him.
Yeah.
All this stuff. And even my brother, who was also like very much like me, like has the road rage, all that, was like, you should have fun, man. He's like, whoa, what the hell, dude? You should relax. And I was like, oh, I thought you'd be on my side here.
This is new.
But sometimes it is bullshit. We paid for 18 one time, and they gave us the time slot. And then at hole like 15 or 16, that marshal wanted to go home, and he's like, "All right, that's enough." And you're like,
that
"No,
pissed
that's
me
not
off.
enough." TK was like, "I'll golf in the pitch black. I don't give a fuck. I paid for 18."
Right.
And it was a legendary.
But the way that
freak
you
out.
golf, if I was the marshal on the course, I'd be like, God, dude, they've been out there for 7 hours.
Yeah, to be fair, the tee time was 1 p.m.
Getting dark out there. Yeah, but now you're into the virtual golf. I think is good. It's like
Perfect.
Yeah,
Oh, man. It's unbelievable.
for someone like you. It's perfect.
Yeah, you get to pick how many people you want in front of you on the course.
Yeah, yeah.
Marshall, 300 pounds, glasses, cranky, and
Aging,
simulate. Yeah.
Pushback level 5%.
Disgruntled. Yeah. You don't have to walk to your ball. That's great.
That's mostly where the anger brews.
Yeah.
Walking up to my ball. So when the ball just reappears in front of me, I gotta go, oh yeah. Like a baby when you do peekaboo, I go, oh yeah, I can't be angry, you're back.
You don't have time to ramp yourself up.
Well, that's fun. All right, let's do a lore.
So Prairie Lore, we're still doing special Remembrance Day lore.
Yeah, another one of our finest veterans.
Where are your poppies, by the way?
I know. I was literally just going
know.
to say that I'm deeply ashamed.
I am also. I did, like I was telling these guys before, I didn't pay for the poppy. I took the poppy. I'll pay later. But it fell off already.
Take a
It
poppy,
fell off.
take a poppy, leave a poppy.
Yeah, because we were talking about
there
it.
you go.
Oh, there you go.
Team poppy.
Thank you.
There we go.
Puts it through the court, electrocution.
That's
immediate
right,
death.
man.
Because, you people, you come to this country and you don't respect the troops.
We were talking about Don Cherry's poppy.
Don Cherry on the Patreon,
last week, and we found the quote where we were digging into how he famously said, "You people, you got to wear your poppy, yada yada yada."
Yeah.
And we were kind of talking back and forth on whether we agree, disagree with the sentiment, and then found a quote where he said, "We were saying, well, maybe he didn't mean what he said, you know what I mean, as far as like you people and this and that." And then we found a quote where he said, "I know what I was saying and I meant it."
Yeah. And I still take the stance that Don Cherry, he was an 80-year-old man. Let him say that. Let him say those
Yeah,
things,
he's right. You should wear the poppy, but he expressed it poorly.
Yeah,
You know?
yeah. But
Yeah,
I'm
and then Ron McClain, that fucking cuck.
That was a cuck move, super cuck move.
I'm so sorry about Don. Shut up,
just
Ron.
instantly sells out his best friend of the last like 40 years.
Yes,
I was not
reason that
impressed.
he's anything.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly.
I straight up told a guy at Rumors last week there was these group of veterans like in like the first row, and he was telling the host, I don't know, it was you or Andy, like, oh yeah, I was in a submarine for 100 days. I was in the Navy. And I called him Stolen Valley right to his face. Because we were talking back, like Jordan was like, I'm pretty sure, everything we read, like Canada doesn't have any submarines.
Yeah.
You know? I was like, man, this guy works at West Edmonton fucking Mall. This guy works at Build-A-Bear.
Yeah, actually was paid to take people down to the crash of the...
Yeah. But like the poppy, I would wear it, and like I do, but we need to come up with a new system.
Yeah, Poppy Tech is lacking. We talked about this. It's weird.
I genuinely think we would increase support for veterans by 20% if poppies were easier to put on.
Yes,
Yeah.
easier to put on. Don't make me ruin a shirt, and like every shirt that I have, poke a hole in my nice new Crayola sweater. I'm inevitably going to get pricked.
Yeah.
And then I'm going to be the one bleeding. And then I bled for this country.
Yeah.
And, but a sticker, what about a sticker? You know?
Sticker, or you know what? You even up the plastic quality, up the tech, and then really charge people, you know, like $2. Like this costs $2. Anyone who gives a shit would pay $2.
Take it out of my income.
Tax
like
us
yearly, just be like, here's your invoice for your poppy.
Yeah,
poppy
honestly,
in the mail.
Poppy tax.
I like that.
It's 10 cents a pay period, and then you get your government mandated
issued poppy. And I should get to wear my hat.
Yeah, well, in the
I want to talk about that with a veteran at some point. So I would love to know what the significance is of no hat.
Sure.
Because I've never understood why no hat signifies respect instantly. I can't see the top of your head. That's disrespectful.
That's a weird one.
It's an interesting one because all religions make you wear something on your head to be respectful.
That's true. Yeah.
You know? So why do you hate Sikhs, military? Or what does this mean? What does this mean?
Yeah.
But yeah, I'd be curious to know. I'm not against it. I do it when they say it's the national anthem. Take it off. I do it. I take it off.
Yeah.
But I'd like to know why I'm doing it.
Yeah, like if Don Cherry had said, and you Sikhs, take the turban off when the anthem's going, then I would have understood. But
sitting there in the game, you got that towel wrapped around your head. Take that off, boy. Troops are fighting for you.
Brett Forte sitting there nodding. This guy's got a point. Damn, this guy's good.
Yeah, they should fire that old man.
Producer Tim has chimed in to let us know that the hats off is when you would enter mess hall, you'd take your hat off, and everyone was same rank that way.
Nice. Okay. Well, then, hey, take the hat off.
That does make sense. I want to walk in and be like, I'm actually of a higher rank than you, man, who hangs out in Legion.
Yeah, we're all getting trashed in here. You're not giving me fucking orders.
Yeah. Which there's some irony there. So like they are admitting, okay, communism works in a small, controlled way here and there. You know,
we got to pick and choose.
Yeah.
So this week we're talking about Wilfred Reed Wap May. He went by Wap May.
Can you say that? Are you allowed?
First name Wap, last name May, and I can because it's not a reference to being Italian or Portuguese.
Okay.
It is reference to, it's a mispronunciation. One of his nieces couldn't pronounce Wilfred, so she would call him Wappy, and that got shortened to Wap.
Well, this is very exciting for us that for the next 5 minutes we get to say Wap as much as we want.
Yeah.
And it's okay.
Exactly.
Yeah. So he was a flying ace whose career began in World War I and continued through many famous adventures post-war. He was born in 1896 in Manitoba, though his family moved to Edmonton in 1902. So he enlisted as a young man in the Canadian Army in 1916, soon transferred to the Royal Flying Corps in Britain. In 1918, just after turning 20, Lieutenant May at this point was assigned to the number 209th Squadron of the newly formed Royal Air Force.
That's actually crazy because, before that, planes were invented like 2 weeks ago.
That is one of the crazier parts, that we go from no plane to let's fly through the sky shooting at each other in the plane.
Yeah.
In like no time.
Dude, those troops must have looked up and been like, what the fuck is going on?
Yeah, it's pretty spectacular, the evolution of flight, when you look at the Wright brothers being like, I think we got one.
Yeah.
Yeah. What were the Wright brothers thinking at the time? Like, I don't think they were thinking like, oh, commercial airliners.
Yeah. No.
Were they thinking military?
I think they were just thinking that we could get off that cliff and land 400 feet over there.
Yeah.
I don't even think they were thinking like...
Yeah.
They might have been like Jackass style, like YouTubers, you know what I mean? They're like, dude, look at this crazy thing we made.
What's up? I'm Orville. This is Redenbacher, and we're the fucking boys.
Yeah. Crazy. Yeah.
What is the stat? I'm not going to look it up right now, but the time between the invention of the plane and by the time we landed on the moon is like 60 years or something. It's like it's insane.
Yeah.
Yeah, we really went nuts with the flight. Once we figured out we can get off of this surface.
And I'm still against it. I don't think we should. It's not for us.
Yeah.
The sky's not for us.
And you know what's weird? It kind of stalled out after that. We haven't come up with like a new craft or anything, have we? Like, you'd think that we would have just, by at least at this point, graduated to hovercrafts or some new tech that would... but we got the plane.
I guess because plane hovers. When people are like, we need hovercraft, it's like plane goes hover though.
Right.
Why need cargo hover when plane go hover?
Sure.
Yeah, hovercraft had a moment there in like the 90s or something where it's like, this is going to be the thing. You're like, I don't know, like it just kind of sputters along the.
Yeah, they figured out how to put magnets the opposite way against each other.
Yeah.
We were like, oh
shit,
dude, this is the future.
yeah.
So okay, but WAP, yeah,
back to WAP. This is an interesting guy because by the time 1918 rolls around, April of 1918, that is, so he had just turned 20. He's newly in the Royal Air Force. In only his first venture into combat, he fought a German Fokker triplane. Then on the very next day came his famous encounter. So on the 21st of April, day after Hitler's birthday.
Oh, weird.
May's patrol ran into a group of German triplanes, and his commander, Captain Roy Brown, told him to stay high and out of the dogfight, basically being like, you're new, just go up there and kind of stay out of the way because you're going to die.
Just look.
But, so he saw Wolfram von Richthofen above.
He sounds evil.
Yeah.
Totally.
And boy, was he was
crazy.
the cousin of the Red Baron. Of course, is one of like the most prolific flying aces of war history on either side. So May ran into his cousin up above because he was also, the Red Baron had told his cousin, hey, you better go stay out of this too because you're also new and an idiot.
Yeah.
So May sees him up there and goes, oh shit, and shoots at him, being like, oh shit, I wasn't supposed to, but here he comes.
His own cousin?
No, he shoots at the Red Baron's cousin.
Baron,
okay.
Yeah. So seeing this above, the Red Baron goes, oh shit, I gotta go save my cousin.
That's my cousin.
Pulls up into the air to go chase off May, chases May down about 12,000 feet, he says. May describes it as, I just kept on dodging and spinning from about 12,000 feet until I ran out of sky, adding that the only thing that saved him, he thinks, was his poor flying. Was that he was like, I was so bad at flying that I don't think he knew what I was going to do next because I didn't know what I was going to do next. So normally it would be, veer, steer, spin, or whatever. So he had no clue. He was probably thinking, this guy's a moron.
That's all my success in life too. Is just that no one knows what I'm gonna do because I'm a moron.
Dancing through life.
Just dancing through it.
Yeah. So May amazingly survives. Meanwhile, Roy Brown intervenes and chases the Red Baron effectively into the ground. This is where the Red Baron dies.
Oh, yeah, right.
This is the death of the Red Baron, which was obviously a big deal. History sort of disputes whether it was Roy Brown's fire or ground fire that actually got the Red Baron as they kind of chased him down. Now you're getting lit up from the ground as well.
Yeah.
So it's disputed who actually got the kill shot, but they basically used our boy Wap as live bait for the Red Baron.
Yeah, Wap May lured this guy in there.
Yep.
Wow, so he's a hero.
Yeah, some would say. He was shitting himself. He said that if he would have known it was the Red Baron behind him, he probably would have passed out. Because he had straight up like lore around him at this point.
Yeah.
Whoa.
And so it's like, imagine if the most prolific ace of the time is behind you and you see him, you'd probably be like, oh, I'm dead. I'm just dead.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's like, you're playing basketball and Michael Jordan steps on the court, but you don't know it's Jordan. So you just kind of D him up. I don't know basketball. Do you D a guy up in basketball?
Yeah, you D him up, you D him down. If you really like him, you D him down.
Right. Yeah. But then you're so bad at basketball that he can't really predict
throws it,
your
he can't read
movements.
you.
Yeah.
You're playing street ball.
Yeah.
He psyched me out.
By the end of the war, he'd become a full-blown flying ace with 13 confirmed victories. He was awarded the British Distinguished Flying Cross for his courage. London Gazette had praised him on multiple occasions. Promoted to captain, and by May 1919, he relinquished his commission and returned to Canada.
And then what did he do?
Hey, man, good question.
Not impressive enough for you yet?
Yeah.
Open a coffee shop or something after that? What did he do for this country when he got back here, huh?
Is he playing hockey or what are we doing here? Get back to work.
Give me his stats.
Yeah.
A couple of things. He was involved in what would be described as the first aerial cop chase in history. He got into like civil aviation and was just still like flying planes. So he was involved in something called the Race Against Death, in which he delivered effectively life-saving serums hundreds of miles through the Arctic winter in order to get it to some people. I wish I could.
All right. Not bad.
I had the disease written down and I've lost it in my...
Typhoid, probably.
Something of this nature where it was like, we got to let the town know that this
Autism.
is... The vaccines are coming. Quick, hide your children. Obama wants to vaccinate your kids.
Crazy. Wow.
Can I just say, too, that Germans, World War I, World War II, really bad group. They are cool villains. You know what I mean? They have the coolest names. They had really cool uniforms in World War II. It's like a movie.
Man, they look awesome.
They look awesome,
blonde,
and they're scary.
Chiseled, yeah.
Yeah, and it's one country out of like 190, and for some reason that one's like, yeah, they're kind of scary. Yeah. When they get started, look out.
Yeah, look the hell out.
Yeah. You ever think they're going to do that again?
The Germans?
Yeah, just Germany. They're kind of done.
Probably, dude. No, because that's what we were just talking about. Is after the First World War, they were like, all right, no more army for you guys. You're not allowed. And then almost immediately some guy was like, come on, that's not fair.
Yeah.
So like maybe a longer period, but like inevitably.
You think the Germans are going to be like, hey, let's run it back.
I think the Avenger theory applies to them too, in the way that like Hitler was so worried about like, oh, we got to get rid of the kids because they're going to grow up and be really mad at us.
Oh, sure.
It's like, well, what about the German kids now that are of that mindset that are like, they took him from us too soon?
Yeah, sure.
I think it comes around. It's cyclical. I think Germans are inherently bad.
Yeah, they must. Hey, watch it now.
I'm like,
no, they got big tits though, big heavy tits. German people.
Yeah. So they got that going for them.
Germanic heavies.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I'm going there. I'm kind of moving to Germany.
Because the titties? Or no?
Yeah. I know we're almost out of time here.
Is this breaking news?
Like literally next week, I'm going.
You're going to Germany?
Dibs basement.
Yeah,
Dibs.
You really are a world traveler.
Yeah. See, I'm not like
Man
you guys.
mystery.
No,
I know these places scare you.
Well, first of all, I wouldn't go there. But if I did, I would have had a show a month ago that was like, TK's going away, big party. Everyone hugs me, gives me cash.
Right. We'll do that for you when you go to Saskatoon.
Yeah, totally.
I'm just moving next door.
Yeah.
Guys, I'm going to Estevan. Big party planned.
Yeah, no, you guys should try it sometime. You'll understand how badly this place sucks when you see somewhere nicer.
No, everywhere else is nicer. I do hate it here. But
You've been to Portland? You've been to war-torn Portland.
Yeah, and it was incredible. It was so
much
good.
better than here.
Yeah, honestly, and we were talking about this at your comedy club, the basement. We were talking about just coming back from Seattle. We love Winnipeg. I love Winnipeg. I love this city. This is home. These are roots. But goddamn, coming back was tough because it's like you see what they have, and then you see what we don't.
Yes.
And it gets a little tough sometimes.
And like they have people down on their luck as well, but at least like they're homeless people, like, play the drums, sing,
Sometimes they're wearing a vest cleaning up trash around. The city put them to work. Yeah. It's incredible.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. It's tough sometimes.
So anyways, yeah. But that's how much I don't like it here, is that me, two generations removed from the worst atrocity in human history, I'm going back, baby. I think they've cleaned up their act over there.
I think you can fix them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a big moment.
Guys, I think it was wrong. You should do that.
Yeah.
Hey, guys, knock it
Remember
off.
what you did? Yeah. Don't do that again. That was not cool.
Yeah, they sent me here to make sure you guys don't.
You're like, hey, this Benji guy is kind of right, actually. It wasn't cool.
Yeah, they're all like, no, dude, 100%, dude, honestly. Have you seen the tits we have here?
Yeah, dude.
I think you'll agree, kind of makes up for it.
Yeah.
Okay, so yeah, he ends the final sort of interesting story about him. I mean, there's dozens. This is a super interesting dude, but he was involved in the hunt for the Mad Trapper. Do you know about the Mad Trapper at all?
No.
This guy Albert Johnson.
I've heard the Mad Rapper.
No, that's similar.
Okay.
Yeah, I think this guy was a friend of his. Mm-hmm. He was known as the Mad Trapper of Rat River. He was just like a nutball. He got into a big firefight with the RCMP, had taken off, and at this point was being hunted. And they were like, we can't find him. So this guy got up in his plane and was like, I bet I can find him.
Oh shit!
And so he helped them hunt down the Mad Trapper. Ultimately ended in another firefight with the RCMP in which he was killed. The Mad Trapper, this is. But without his help, they wouldn't have found him. And those actions were later heavily fictionalized in the 1981 Charles Bronson film Death Hunt.
Oh hell yeah,
wow.
Bronson. Yeah, this guy really took the plains.
I couldn't think of a more legendary person from Winnipeg. Who else do you talk about on this podcast? This guy beat
a ton. You'd be surprised. There's a lot of really interesting ones. This guy David Reimer got his cock shot off.
Peter Nygaard.
Peter Nygaard. But these are honestly the military ones, in my opinion, are some of the more interesting ones as far as.
No.
I mean, because they're real exploits with life on the line. And we talked on the last episode how interesting it is that in the First World War, the country was like brand new
Yeah.
You know, and these guys were like, I'll go die for it.
Yeah. And the weird number is that 3 war heroes came from the same street in Winnipeg, Valor Road, which is nutty.
Crazy.
So, are you doing anything for Remembrance Day?
And you immigrants won't wear a poppy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Next week we start. We're sorry about Benji. Oh, geez, what he said.
Take your hat off and keep your head up.
We thank him for making the podcast what it was.
Thank you.
But
Those Prairie Dogs are going to be very popular in Germany when they hear about this.
yeah, you guys are going to get a huge following out there.
Yeah. All of Germany's going to be like, that one Jew, not bad. It's good, actually.
Suddenly your bratwurst sponsorship takes off.
I think the mustache man is German adjacent.
Yeah.
He likes grain. We like grain. I like him.
He's low German.
What was I gonna? You got any Remembrance Day plans?
Remembrance Day plans.
remembering?
Yes, I'm going to eat some cake, blow out the candles, and
11 of them.
Yeah, 11 of them. We're still going to do the open mic at the Marion, the Marion's actually kind of like a half Legion, half biker bar.
It is as close to a Legion as you can get without being a Legion.
Yeah, so I think it'll actually be a pretty fun show.
Nice.
Yeah, and then I'm taking off. If you see me the next week, come check me out. Again, this is just for all of my listeners and followers, and maybe the 2 that are on the Patreon. Thank you guys for paying these guys $5 a month.
This is the free version. This is the free version.
This is the free
version.
Yeah.
Okay. Honestly, it was really fun to be here, and I do love you guys. So thank you.
Yeah, thanks for doing
dude,
it.
you're
Thanks for
one of the heavies in Winnipeg.
Enjoy
We
Germany.
like you, man. Oh yeah.
Where else are you going? Just Germany? Everywhere.
Yeah, we'll see if they like me there.
Sure, yeah. Maybe pivot.
Yeah, maybe pivot.
That's fair.
To, yeah.
The final answer to the question, though, are you going to have a kid or not? Answer it here on the podcast.
I do. I like the more I think about it, the adoption. The only other thing I've adopted is my dog, and he's perfect. So
Adopting is awesome. I do think adopting is awesome, and not to be like altruistic about it, but it's like, this is someone that might not have the same life, or like, you don't know. People age out of CFS and stuff without ever getting adopted. Some of them, right? With babies, I think every baby gets claimed. I don't know how it works.
Yeah.
I assume they don't.
There's no babies just out there.
That's what I mean. They're all getting claimed. But it's like, it's
baby.
nice to provide. If you're stable and you can provide for someone that had been given up because of obviously a litany of could be reasons.
Sure.
It's nice. It's a nice thing to do.
That is nice. And you are a terrific dog dad, I will say that. And I don't care what anyone says, that does translate. If you can really take care and manage a dog, it's a green flag for kids.
It's the nicest thing. It's the only compliment that matters to me, really.
Okay, good.
So, look, and then with the adopting too, then I don't need a wife, which is I like that part. It could just be me and the kid.
Yep.
Maybe I'll adopt a little Palestinian kid and just blow everyone's mind. We'll see.
Oh, cool. Unity, like when Madonna did a black kid. We're like, you can do that?
Yeah.
Michael Rappaport. Fuck Benji's kid, dude. Seriously. He's part of the problem.
I would have never worked with that fucking guy if I knew he was going to get a little kid like that.
Dude, he fucking lied to me.
Cold sore popping.
Anyway, here's my new hat. Cool.
All right, well, that's the episode, everybody. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah. Thanks, Rumors Comedy Club. As always, like Benji said, go see him this week or forever hold your German peace.
Totally. And check out The Basement. Check out The Marion. Check out Lucy's Comedy Club.
And respect to our veterans.
Honestly.
Thank you
Happy
for your
Remembrance
service.
Day.
Wear your poppy.
We love you. Sorry about the poppy.
Yeah.
We agree about the immigrants.
Yes.